sports fans, to your home for global sporting news, DDM Sports Central. It was International Women's Day over the weekend, precisely on the 8th of March 2025. On today's edition, we will bring you some news from the women's sports. We will also bring you results from the EPL over the weekend. We will bring you results from the Serie A, La Liga, and Bundesliga. We will tell you about our Nigerian lady who made us proud in international badminton competition. Plus, results of the World Cup qualifying game between Nigeria's under-17 girls and the Botswana of South Africa. So tell that lady next to you that she is very special. We will be right back after this break. Do not move a muscle. Welcome back. We begin today's edition with badminton from the women's corner. Paralympic bronze medalist Eniola Bolaji has added another prestigious gold medal to her collection, winning at the 2025 Spanish Para Badminton International in Vitoria. With this victory, Eniola has extended her unbeaten international streak to an incredible 11 out of 11 tournaments. The multiple African champion dominated the women's single SL3 final, defeating Ukraine's Oksana Koziva in straight sets, 2-0, that is 21-15, 21-15. Eniola had a fantastic run to the final. She breezed through the group stage, defeating Brazil's Kawana Michelsen Bekenka 2-0, 21-15, 21-2, and Francis Caroline Bergeron 2-0, 21-7, 21-8. In the quarterfinals, she overpowered Australia's Serena Vinot 2-0, 21-8, 21-12, before putting on a dominant display in the semi-finals where she crushed India's Niraj 2-0, that is 21-12, 21-6, to book her place in the final. That was massive. We move over to the men and we're talking tennis. Novak Djokovic suffered his third straight defeat as Dutch lucky loser Botic van de Zandschulp pulled off a shock victory in the second round at Indian Wells. The 7th seed lost 6-2, 3-6, 6-1 to the world number 85 in a subdued performance. Since memorably beating Carlos Alcaraz in the Australian Open quarterfinals, the 37-year-old has lost to Alexander Zverev in the semi-finals in Melbourne, Matteo Berrettini in Doha, and now Van de Zandschulp. The 24-time Grand Slam champion won only one title last year, although the elusive Olympic gold he had always coveted, and failed to win a major for the first time since 2017. Things are obviously different for me in the last couple of years. I've been struggling to play on the desired level, Djokovic said. Every now and then I have a couple of good tournaments, but mostly it's really a challenge. It's a struggle for me. That was what Djokovic said. 4th seed, Casper Ruud, was another high-ranked player to exit early, the Norwegian losing his second round match 7-6, 7-4, 3-6, 6-2 to world number 48 Marcos Giron of the United States. Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, Taylor Fritz, and Great Britain's Jack Draper are all in the second round action on Saturday. Draper, the 13th seed in the men's draw, will take on highly rated Brazilian teenager João Fonseca. Now we go back to the women a little bit again. In the English Female FA Cup, Khadija Shaw's free scoring season continued as the Manchester City star scored in a 2-0 win over Aston Villa that sent her side into the Women's FA Cup semi-finals. Khadija Shaw is the leading scorer in the Women's Super League. Manchester City ladies will now face local rivals Manchester United, who eliminated Sunderland 3-1 in the semi-finals. Meanwhile, Liverpool ladies stunned Arsenal with a 1-0 victory at Meadow Park and will face Chelsea, coached by Sonia Bonpastor. Sonia Bonpaster's side claimed a 1-0 win over Crystal Palace. So in the English FA Cup semi-finals for the women, it's Manchester City versus Manchester United, while Liverpool will take on Chelsea. Okay, we go over again to the men. And we're talking the English Premiership. Liverpool are now 15 points clear on the EPL log. This was after they humbled Southampton 3-1. Other games in the EPL. Brentford lost at home 0-1 to Aston Villa. Crystal Palace beat Ipswich Town 1-0. Nottingham Forest were back to winning ways as they halted the seemingly resurgent Manchester City by a lone goal. Brighton defeated Fulham 2-1. Wolves and Everton settled for a 1-1 draw. Tottenham and Everton played out a 2-2 draw. It took a Cucurella's lightning shot to give Chelsea a 1-0 victory over visiting Leicester City. Manchester United and Arsenal gave fans something really to remember for a long time over the weekend. They were held to a 1-1 draw at Old Trafford by Arsenal. Arsenal are now 15 points behind league leaders Liverpool. Though Liverpool has played 29 games while Arsenal has played 28. Manchester played a much improved game against Arsenal and took the lead in the first half through a Bruno Fernandes free kick. Arsenal equalized midway into the second half when substitute Skelly found his way from the flanks into the United 6-yard box and pulled the ball back for Declan Rice to deliver a cool finish. The result leaves Manchester United 14th on the table with 34 points. They are just a point above Everton in 15th, and West Ham, with a game in hand, are in 16th. If West Ham wins, Manchester United will be pushed down to 15th. So we go to the EPL log and see how they stand, the first 5. Liverpool are on top of the EPL table with 70 points. Arsenal, with a game less, are second with 55 points. Nottingham Forest are third with 51 points. Chelsea are fourth with 49 points. While Manchester City are fifth with 47 points. We move over to the La Liga through an announcement on the big screen. With a game in hand, Barcelona are tied on 57 points with Real Madrid, who have overtaken Atletico Madrid that lost their game. Atletico are third with 56 points. Athletic Club are fourth with 49 points. Villarreal are fifth with 44 points. We travel straight to Italy and we go to the Serie A. Games happened in the Serie A and we are going to give you the scorelines. Cagliari played out a 1-1 draw with visitors Genoa. Como and Venezia settled for a 1-1 draw as well. Parma played a 2-2 draw with Torino. Lecce lost 2-3 at home to AC Milan. Inter Milan defeated Monza 3-2. Verona lost 1-2 at home to Bologna, with Verona finishing the game with 10 men. Napoli beat Fiorentina 2-1. Empoli lost 0-1 at home to Roma. Juve were schooled at home 4-0 by Atalanta. So going to the Serie A table, we have Inter Milan on top with 61 points. Napoli closely follow in second with 60 points. Atalanta are third with 58 points. Juve are fourth with 52 points. Lazio are fifth with 50 points. Let's take you back to the Bundesliga. We forgot to give you the table for the Bundesliga. Bayern are on top with 61 points. Leverkusen are second with 53 points. Mainz are third with 54 points. Eintracht Frankfurt are fourth with 42 points. SC Freiburg are fifth with 41 points. Okay, now we drive down to Nigeria, where we will take a look at the MPFL results. Over the weekend, we had some wonderful and interesting games. And Katsina United defeated Shooting Stars 1-0. Rivers United beat Niger Tornadoes 1-0. Bendel Insurance defeated Remo Stars 2-1. Lobby Stars lost 0-1 at home to Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City has not stopped from where in fact, their improvement this season has been tremendous. Plateau United beat visiting Abia Warriors 1-0. Kwara United beat Kano Pillars 2-0. Enyimba of Aba defeated visiting El Kanemi Warriors of Maiduguri 1-0. Nasarawa United and the Sunshine Stars settled for a 1-1 draw. Reigning league champions Enugu Rangers and Aqua United played out a 1-1 draw. Heartland FC of Owerri and Bayelsa United also settled for a 1-1 draw. Now we take a look at the MPFL table. Remo Stars top the league with 54 points. Rivers United are second with 46 points. Ikorodu City, who are in top form this season, are third. Who would have thought they would find themselves even in the top 5? They are third with 44 points. Shooting Stars are fourth with 43 points. Enugu Rangers are fifth with 42 points. Okay, like we promised, we will do a little bit of the men and then of the women. So we touch a little on the NWFL, the Nigeria Women Football League. The Premiership has entered its mid-season break with the second half of the 2024-2025 season set to resume on Wednesday, 19th March 2025. NWFL Chief Operating Officer Ms. Modupe Shabi, while speaking about the mid-season transfer window, emphasized its importance for clubs looking to strengthen their squads ahead of the second half of the season. In Group A, Remo Stars ladies currently lead with 19 points, closely followed by defending champions Edo Queens with 17 points. Abia Angels and Nasarawa Amazons are also in contention for the top spot. In Group B, we have Rivers United and Bayelsa Queens tied at 17 points, with Delta Queens, Niger Rattles, and FC Robo Queens trailing behind. The transfer window for the NWFL remains open until the 11th of March, allowing clubs to finalize their signings. The break will officially end on the 18th of March, with the second half of the season kicking off the following day. The top scorers in the NWFL are as follows. Bolaji Olamide is leading, and she's from Remo Stars. She's leading with 9 goals. Lucky Mary of Abia Angels FC is in second with 6 goals. Bashiru Kafayat of Remo Stars Ladies follows with 5 goals. Ofon Mary Moses of Rivers Angels FC with 5 goals. Efyong Mary Moses of Rivers Angels FC is also there in the top 5. She's 5th with 4 goals. So for our final story for the day, for this edition, will be about our under-17 girls, the Flamingos. In the ongoing World Cup qualifiers, the national under-17 female team, the Flamingos, defeated their counterparts from South Africa 3-1 before their fans on home soil. Chidi Harmony once again proved why she is one of Nigeria's brightest young talents, putting up a superb performance and scoring 2 crucial goals to help the Flamingos secure victory for the Nigerian side and silence the home fans at the Lucas Masterpieces Moripe Stadium in Pretoria. Shakirat Moshood puts the Flamingos ahead in the 20th minute with a blistering shot inside the 6-yard box that rattled the post before entering the net. The Flamingos grabbed a second when a South African player handled the ball in the box and a penalty was awarded, and Chidi Harmony made no mistake about it, giving Nigeria a 2-goal lead. But believe me, that South African girl should thank the stars for using her hand. That shot would have blinded her eyes. Halftime ended 2-0 in favor of the Flamingos. The South Africans pulled one back just after halftime. The Flamingos then made it 3-1 in the 68th minute through Chidi Harmony. The second leg of the World Cup qualifiers will hold on the 15th of March 2025. Victory across the 2 legs for the Flamingos will move them a step closer to getting a ticket for the World Cup in Morocco later this year. With that story, we have come to the end of today's edition. We hope you enjoyed all the stories we brought to you. Please do not forget to tell that woman, lady, daughter, sister of yours in your life how special it is. A big thank you to all the women and ladies who have influenced do not forget to share, like, and comment on all the posts on our YouTube channel. And most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Diaspora Digital Media. Until I come your way on another edition of Medium Sports Central, I remain your host for the sports, Ugochukwu. Do have a lovely and sporty day ahead. Bye for now.